The Rams, meanwhile, have moved on from Cooper Kupp. We knew this was going to happen. It was 5 weeks ago in New Orleans when Cooper Kupp announced on social media that the Rams were trying to trade him. We said right away, they're never going to be able to trade him. The only way it was happening was if the Rams were going to pay a ton of his $20 million compensation package this year. They weren't going to find a suitor. It wasn't going to happen. And now he's out there for any team that wants him. And, Chris, question number one, where does he fit on your depth chart? Because that's going to determine what the guy is going to be paid. And the Ravens just gave DeAndre Hopkins a one-year, $5 million deal. That's not good news for Cooper Kupp.
No, it's not good news for Cooper Kupp. But the reality is he's better than that. He's going to get more money than that for sure. Right now, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near the top of the market or anything of that nature. But I do think there's still ability here, right? There's a role and a niche that he will have or certainly be capable to fill with certain offensive coordinators, especially the ones that are very much into, like I said before, I think yesterday or the day before, like option routes, reading coverage on the run, and then making the appropriate break according to that coverage. That's where he's going to be special. And, yeah, it's just going to be about where is he pricing himself at. But, yes, teams like the New England Patriots, here they are at the top of the list. Yes, Josh McDaniel knows how to use those type of guys. That Julian Edelman, Amendola, right? Wes Welker. That's along the lines of what Cooper Kupp is. He's a bigger human being than those guys, but he's along those lines of what he is right now at this point of his career. The Broncos, of course. Yes, they're another one. Sean Payton, he was the king of getting Michael Thomas open for 5-yard completions. We know that. So Cooper Kupp, he's going to do that too. That makes a lot of sense, and I certainly could see the Commanders getting in the mix as well. But, yeah, the depth chart, where he's going to be, how he's going to be used, and, yeah, if I think he's asking for $22 million a year, I don't think there's going to be a big market. But he gets, yes, right, he gets into the mid-teens. I think that's probably the sweet spot for Cooper Kupp and the right opportunity and the right team that knows how to use him.
And the Rams will be very happy if that happens. They owe him $5 million with offset. So anything he makes more than $5 million, that's what he gets over and above what he would have had, and the Rams are off the hook. They actually get a credit. It's a weird kind of way that it works, but they'll get the $5 million back if he at least makes $5 million. But you know what? If the offers come in around 6 or 7 or 8, I'm not saying they will. It's just a tougher decision. When you've got $5 million to not play versus 6, 7, 8 million. And they went through this with Clay Matthews a few years ago.
Yeah.
Matthews, I think, could have made maybe a little bit more than what the Rams owed him, and the hell with it. Why bother? And you do have an obligation to seek employment. You can't just say, I'm sitting at home on my couch eating pork rinds and watching bowling. But if the numbers are DeAndre Hopkins-esque, maybe you do just take the $5 million. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.